Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. In the book of Ruth, we find the story of Naomi, her husband, and 2 sons, who left Bethlehem during a famine and traveled to Moab, where they lived about 10 years. While there, Naomi's sons married Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth. At some point, Naomi's husband, Elimelech, died. Both of Naomi's sons died. Naomi was terribly grief-stricken. When the news came that the famine had ceased in Bethlehem, Naomi and her 2 daughters-in-law packed their things and started the trip to return to Bethlehem. Naomi insisted both Orpah and Ruth to stay and go back to their families, since this was their homeland. At first they said no, they would stay with Naomi. But Naomi insisted and said, "It is more bitter for me than you, because the Lord's hand has gone out against me." Orpah did go back to her family in Moab. But Ruth said to Naomi, "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord deal with me, be it ever so severely, if anything but death separates you and me." So Naomi stopped urging Ruth to stay in Moab. Now, that's commitment. That a woman from a foreign land would insist on staying with her mother-in-law, knowing she would probably have a difficult time adjusting to a new land and culture. When they got to Bethlehem, the whole town was stirred up, seeing Naomi's return. Naomi said, "Don't call me Naomi, call me Mara, because the Almighty has made my life very bitter. I went away full, but the Lord has brought me back empty. Why call me Naomi? The Lord has afflicted me. The Almighty has brought misfortune upon me." Indeed, Naomi was deeply mourning. Keep in mind, Israel was a patriarchal society, which means a woman living on her own could be difficult without a husband or a relative looking out for them. When Naomi and Ruth returned to Bethlehem, it was at the beginning of the barley harvest. With Naomi's approval, Ruth went to the fields and gleaned enough barley to feed each of them with leftovers. When Naomi found out Ruth had been working in Boaz's field, she said, "The Lord bless him. He has not stopped showing his kindness to the living and the dead." Naomi added, "That man is a close relative. He is one of our kinsman redeemers." Naomi went from bitterness to excitement when she saw how God had indeed blessed them and taken care of them. Even though Naomi's loss was very traumatic and caused her great amount of stress and mourning, God turned their situation around and provided greatly for them. As it turns out, Ruth ended up marrying Boaz, and their first child was named Obed. Obed was the father of Jesse, and Jesse was the father of David, who became the king of Israel. Thank you, Father, for this day and every blessing in it.